Today, my guest, y'all, I told you guys I was on a campaign to get her on the show because we love her at the Hybrid Soul with Kelly Kinkaid. We've been rocking with her because we have a new anthem. All the ladies, we got a new anthem because we are not about this love and BS. She's a Midwest girl just like myself. Welcome to the show, Buddy Vonn. Thank you for coming today. How are you?
I'm great. How are you? And I'm really happy to be on this interview.
Yes, yes. I'm from Michigan, you're from Ohio. We do it different. We have a different flair of everything. And when I first heard Love and BS, I got calls and we played it on the show and people were like, "Who was that?" Because your lyrics as an artist are so powerful right out the gate. Um, you know, I want to talk about that song, but I want to first go and discover Buddy Vonn. As an artist coming from Cleveland, Ohio, who were some of your musical influences being from the Midwest? Because I feel like we have great ears.
We do have great ears, 1,000%. So I'll give you like my top three. So number one is Whitney Houston. Like her voice is crazy. Like she was an amazing artist, amazing vocalist, and I just really admired her like strive when it came to performing and when it came to singing. Second is The Weeknd. I love him. Like I love him. And third is my grandmother. She actually just passed away. Her name was Shirley Vaughn. That was my best friend. And she, of course, she was born in Alabama, but she grew up in Cleveland. She always claimed Cleveland as her home. Of course, she was here for a very long time. But yeah, that was my girl. So she was really an inspiration to me.
Condolences to you. I love all your engagement on social media, and I thought it was so beautiful to have your grandmother, the short that you had when she first heard your song, and she
Yeah.
said, "Oh, it's just like you. This is cute. It is sassy."
Mm.
Um,
Yeah.
how was that moment? How do you feel about that moment now that she has transitioned, and you have it on tape now?
Yeah. It makes me feel happy that I got to capture that moment and I got to give everybody that intimate moment with me and my grandmother because like same birthday, like literally my best friend, like same strive, like same artistic ability, like she literally was and still is my best friend. And looking back at that video, it's crazy because it's like a lot of people like that video. It got a lot of engagement. Like it even did good on YouTube Shorts. So it was like amazing. And like, yeah, now that she has gone to heaven, it's bittersweet, you know what I'm saying? I miss her dearly. But she's living through me and I feel her every day. So I'm a lot happier than I was.
I want to say this to you as well. You are so blessed to have that relationship and memories with your grandmother. I didn't grow up with my grandmothers. Both my parents' mothers were either deceased or lived far away. So
Mhm.
take this with you as far as you're so blessed and you have so many memories and you have it on video. So I want
Right.
to ask this question to you. What does it mean to you now? She heard the first your project now. What does it mean to you now as an artist and as a granddaughter for creating your musical legacy? Three of
I
us.
feel like I have to, oh, I'm sorry. I feel like I have to keep making her proud. No matter what, like she's gonna be proud of me. She used to tell me that all the time. So that's not even anything that I would be necessarily worried about. But um I made a promise to her like I wasn't gonna stop.
Yeah.
Like I was gonna keep our name alive. Like I'll be the second generation. Like I made sure that she knew that I wasn't gonna stop. Like this
Mhm.
is all for her, for my mom, my dad, sister, nieces and nephews, brother, like for everybody that I love. So now it's like a different type of serious for me. Like I was serious from the get, but now it's like it's a completely different dog coming out of me now,
I
for
understand.
sure.
That's great. The Hybrid Soul, our motto is we are the destination for R&B discovery. You started
Mhm.
as an artist. How did it all happen? Did you start as a songwriter? Was it you in high school singing and church singing? How did it start? And you make that decision, I'm going to make this public and I'm about to be an artist.
So I started singing when I was 4 years old. Literally, like one of the first songs I ever sang was like "Never No More" by Aaliyah. And my sister, she loved Aaliyah. Like I remember I got my first iPod and like she like had all Aaliyah on there.
Yeah.
So became a huge Aaliyah fan, still am till this day. And then I've been writing since I was like 9 years old. So I was like writing all types of things, but when I turned 17, that's when I like took it serious. That's when I was like, okay, I feel like people need to hear my voice. Because when I was in middle school and high school, I was singing all the time. Like I was, whether I was singing the national anthem, whether I was singing at a variety show, a talent show, like I was always singing. And I did sing in the church, so that's definitely a place where I got started. I feel like a lot of African American people start in the church
Yeah,
for sure.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
S- you, as you started at the beginning, what's the experience now being inside of it, having music released now? Is it everything that you thought it would be?
To an
Exactly.
extent, it's a lot different having a team because I used to do everything by myself. I was so used to being independent and doing everything on my own. And when I say everything on my own, I mean like booking myself for shows or like doing my own studio time or something like that. Now I have people that like do that for me and it's a blessing.
Yeah.
But at the same time I had to get used to it because I was just so used to being independent. But like it's great, you know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to like them doing it for me, it's amazing because even like with Love and BS, when me and my team were putting that together and making sure we got the videos together and the songs and making sure like the people that really like my music, like my fans and everybody that supports me could get full access. It was a process, but it was easier because we were all working together.
Yeah.
So literally having a team is like a big, big deal. Like it's a big deal.
How does it feel relinquishing like duties and delegating now, being that you did it on your own before?
It feels good because I like the fact that I'm not alone. And I like the fact that my team wants it just as much as I do. Even if I don't express it in the way that I want it, or they don't express it in the way that they want it, we all have the same goal. We just want to be successful with each other. We want to like build a legacy and do everything. And it's like it's like a family. We're like a family. You know, we argue, but like at the end of the day, we're all trying to do the same thing.
Yes,
So,
yes.
yeah.
Um, how did you putting as an artist, putting this team together, um, how how hard was it hard or how did you select the people who are in your team?
So funny story. So actually this is about three, 4 years ago. I was working at the Plain Dealer. I was like in the bathroom. I was on break and like the bathroom had like this beautiful echo. And I was like, I'm about to sing and I'm about to record it. So I had sang the Pretty Little Liars, that show Pretty Little Liars, the show's intro, and
Yeah.
I had posted it on TikTok and Instagram, and like I got like 200,000, 300,000 views on it in like a day. And I was like, okay. And then my now manager messaged me. And ever since then, it's the rest is history. Like it's crazy what social media can do. It's really crazy what social media can do.
You know, and it's so funny. On my notes, I wanted to ask you, what was Buddy Vonn doing before the music came out? So the Plain Dealer is the Cleveland's local newspaper, correct? Or
I
what is the Plain Dealer?
The Plain Dealer is the newspaper. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if it's local. I don't know
Well,
if it's
well,
worldwide.
Cleveland's a big city, but that's the
Yeah,
like New York is New York Times. So you were in
yeah.
the
Oh yeah.
department.
Yeah,
Yes. So
yeah.
when you were at work, were you writing lyrics? What was Buddy Vonn doing at the Plain Dealer?
Oh my gosh. So believe it or not, I've had a lot of jobs. But the job that I have loved and I know in the future when I've like got my Grammys and everything, I still want to do is in the medical field. So like my mom is an RN, my sister's a nurse practitioner, like it's like in my blood. So like I was at the Plain Dealer and then I became I'm a RA, residence assistant. So like just like a regular caregiver, but then I ended up getting my STNA license, which is like 2 weeks of school. And I love my residents. Like I love taking care of them. Like I love them to death. I really do. And I like specialize in memory care. So I'm always like working with like my Alzheimer's or my dementia residents, or like sometimes I'm in long-term care, but I just love taking care of them. Sometimes it just feels good, you know, loving somebody, especially when they feel like they're not loved. But yeah, I write while I'm at work. I sing while I'm at work. I do interviews while I'm at work. I do everything while I'm at work. Like me and my job are really just tight like that.
Shout out to the caregivers. I understand that life.
Yes.
And you know how you take care of people, you take care of us females. I feel like you are a girls. Because when I look at your visuals, I'm like, I think it looks like they're really having fun when they're on set. Like that's
Hmm.
real and organic. When we talk about your lyrics and your visuals, your project, Love and BS, you created this beautiful whole video, this whole series that is attached to your project. Let's talk about who came up with the idea of having the visuals with the music, because it just makes me love it even more.
Thank you. Okay, so shout out to Shalon and shout out to Halo. Halo is the director,
Yeah.
and Shalon and Halo are also the executive producers. And if I'm forgetting anybody else, I apologize. But so Shalon and my team and like Phil and everybody, they like know that I also am an actress. So they were saying, they were like, okay, you know, you've been in your movies on Tubi, like we should like engage your acting into your music. So I'm like, of course, like yes, like I want to do that. So oh my gosh, that process was like really, really fun.
Uh-huh.
Like everybody was cool. The girls were really cool. Like we're friends till this day. Like we like DM each other, like and everything. Um, Set was a long time, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But when you're on the set of any type of visual, whether it's like a music video or a movie, it's a while. But for Love and BS, like it felt easy because it's definitely something that I wanted to do. And me and my team were ready for it. Like we were prepared, like, you know, we had like a wardrobe list, like we had like set times, destinations. So everything was it went pretty smooth. So that was like really fun. And I love art, any type of art. So that was like super fun for me.
Sidebar, how fun was it to cast the boys in the video? Because it's some cuties in the video. How fun was that?
That was fun. That was fun. That was real fun.
I
That was
put in my notes, ask her the sidebar. I'm like, wow.
awesome.
Yeah, I was like, okay, okay,
Hmm.
cutie, cutie.
Yeah, that was fun.
The perks of the job, the perks.
Right, right, right.
What I love about just even everyone must go check out each video. 6 of them is attached to Love and BS. I loved the taglines, the texting. I love that the friend that stays in a relationship.
Hmm.
I want to ask you, are you a relationship girl in real life as well?
You know, I used to be, but I was in a relationship for like 2.5 years,
Mhm.
and it taught me a lot about myself, and it taught me a lot about him also. Like I like, for example, I'm very blessed. Like I have both of my parents very close to my siblings, like really close to my nieces and nephews. Like we've never, even if we have, my family has never made me and my sister feel like we had any financial struggles. Like we grew up very, very blessed. Like he grew up the same, but I realize with people the relationship they have with their parents really affects them as a person and like what they go through and their morals and stuff like that. And I also had to remember that common sense isn't common.
Mhm.
So
That's a t-shirt, girl.
Yeah, literally. So honestly, I feel like I am a relationship type of girl, but when I'm in a relationship, I put all of me into that person. And I don't want to do that again if it's not 50-50. I don't want it to be 70-30. I don't want it to be 80-20. Like, I want it to be 50-50. So I was living my life, this summer I was outside. I still lucky be outside.
Act bad citizen.
But yeah. Right. So, my song outside. So yeah, I mean, I can be, but I'm not looking for nothing. Like, I'm cool. I don't need that extra stress. I'm on like a different type of spectrum, and not to like make it like all sad again. But my grandmother, like, her passing, and she's helping me, and I feel it every day. She's really helping me, like, really dive into my femininity, and like really helping me like focus on myself, not in a selfish way, but focus on myself. And that's what I'm doing right now. Myself, my career, the people I love. Like, that's what I'm focused on.
Putting this project together, the lyrics, each one, waiting when your camp, I was talking to Troy Marshall, and
Mm,
your project was out, and he was like, what are other songs that you love? Because I was like, love and BS is everything, but
mhm.
waiting, for real. I want to talk about the lyrics just as a whole of your project. How involved were you with each song? Because each song I connect with, I get it. So how involved were you putting it together, and what was the importance of each line?
Honestly, I was pretty involved, but honestly, like, the people on my team like really pushed me and like really had so much to do with the project. Because so shout out to Troy Taylor and Upstairs.
The legend.
I've been Yes, legend. I love Troy. And he's a Gemini like me. So we get along great.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes. So honestly, like, the song that really hits home for me is Entitled.
Mm,
Like, it's very like I did the best I could, like, and I'm still trying, but you keep hiding the way that you feel. Like, why do I keep I'm trying to help you? And that goes along with what I just said. I don't want to keep pouring myself into somebody and they keep tipping the cup over. Like, I just don't want to keep doing that. And that song like really hit home for me. I like Waiting. Um, I'm sure Troy told you, like, that song had to grow on me. It really did, because I think it was because like I was used to like a certain style, and I was like out of my comfort zone. But shout out to Ghost, the producer, coolest guy ever. I had so much fun like working with him. He's so funny. He is the funniest guy ever. But yeah, like, honestly, every single piece on that EP speaks to me, even outside. Like, outside really, because I be outside, so it really speaks to
a
me
lot of
a
us
lot.
are outside, girl.
Hmm. Yep.
When we talk about your production team, like Troy Taylor, because he's a legend, he's worked with so many people.
Hmm.
Was there anything that you learned doing being in the studio with him? And I'm sure that there was some type of growth just
Yeah.
working with him. Can you give us
Yes.
something, maybe some words of wisdom that he gave you putting this project together?
Honestly, he's my favorite person to record with. Like, if I could honestly, and no offense to anybody that I've worked with or the people that I might work with in the future, but if I could record with him all the time, like, I would record with him all the time.
Mm.
He taught me that, like, I need to stop thinking so much and I need to just like do it. And he also just like he taught me, like, he even has a video about this on his page. Like, when you hitting the runs and everything, like, you do the hand thing. Like, the hand gestures are very, very important. And like, every time I sing, whether it's my song, whether I'm in the shower, like, I'm doing the hand gestures.
Yeah.
So yeah, he taught me a whole lot. And he also taught me it's very important to learn how to record myself and engineer myself. So yeah, he taught me a lot. I love Troy. He's the best. And like, he's also produced and vocal produced a lot of my favorite songs.
A lot of people.
Yeah.
What does
Yeah.
this mean to you? Just when we talk about love and BS, they treat a good girl wrong and a bad one nice.
Ugh. Um, you know, my past opinion on that is that, like, treating a good girl wrong and a bad girl nice. Like a bad girl is like, and some people I was like, oh, she's HOE or is she a gold digger, blah 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 blah. And like the good girl is like, oh, she's sweet, she cares, she wants to this, wants to do that. But like I was that she's sweet, she cares, but like and I got ran over, I got used, I got my heart broke, I got stuff like that. Now the bad girl nice, I don't even see it as HOE anymore. I don't. I 1000% don't. I see it as like she knows what she wants. She knows she's the prize. She knows exactly like how divine she is. Like she's not gonna settle for less. And that's the era I'm stepping into. I'm honestly like not to even bite off Rihanna, but it's good girl gone bad. Cause I'm so cool off of the sweet stuff. You gotta be sweet to me, and then I'll show you a little something, something when you show me something first.
Absolutely. When I see you out, you're at the clubs, they're playing your song on tour, on tour singing your songs. I want to
Mhm.
know about your fans when after the show. What are people coming up to say to you after they hear this music?
People have been giving me such positive and sweet feedback. Like a lot of people, even when I was on stage when I had opened for Sexy Red, like people were yelling on stage, like, you look good. I love your music. I love your lyrics, girl. I felt that. I felt that. And it feels good to like connect with people because that's like my goal with my sound and my music. So I always get positive feedback, thank God. Like I really do. And it's great. It feels great. It makes me feel like all me and my team's hard work definitely pay off.
That's dope. To date, because you're rolling with some powerful people, and they are always campaigning for you. I get it. To
Yeah.
date, what has been your goosebump moment as far as maybe meeting someone or something? But what gave you goosebumps to date?
Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Honestly, when I had like I was at a Mario concert, Mario and Neo, and I met Mario and I was like, oh my God, he gave me a rose and everything. And also that's I don't know if you saw my page, but that's the time when I had got the mic and I sang in front of all those people. So that was kind of like a goosebumps moment. Also meeting Bigger Rankin. Like meeting him was like crazy. He's so nice, like, and he's really funny. He's a great guy. And honestly, meeting Troy Taylor, like really, and like he's very humble, but he also knows his stuff.
Mm.
So he's like an amazing balance. So those are my few goosebumps moments. Like it was oh my God, I'm really doing this. Like this is really happening.
Yo, while you're saying this, I'm like, duet Buddy Vonn and Mario.
Oh my gosh, I would die. Yes. Yes.
I'm looking forward to that. What can we look forward to, like 2024, more tours? What's the plans for Love and BS?
So I might have a tour. I might.
Putting that in the air. Look,
Right, we're definitely put
gra-
that here.
grandmama's working all that energy out. I
Right,
feel that. Okay.
right,
Yeah.
exactly. Of
Very
course, more music.
okay. Um, as an artist, because you got the mic when we're talking about what you posted as far as they gave you the mic to sing.
Mhm.
How have you always been ready?
Oh
Was
yeah,
yeah.
oh yeah. Because honestly, like years ago, probably like 2019, 2020, um, I was like, I was about to walk my dog. Like literally, I was making videos, making singing videos, and I made a video of me singing "Can We Talk" by Tevin Campbell. That's like my favorite song from the 90s. Like that's literally one of my favorite songs from the 90s. And like it went viral. Like I got posted on the Shade Room and everything. So like every time I hear that song, I want the mic. It's like every time I hear it, I don't care if I'm at a party, at a restaurant, at a concert, if I'm close enough where I can get the mic, I'll be like, give me the mic. Like I'm so ready. So I'm always ready. And even if like that song's not playing, I'll like sing something by Adele or I'll say something by Beyonce. Like I always have a song that I definitely like can definitely do, whether it's even my song. So
So if I just invisibly like had a mic and grabbed it to you, could we hear something of Tevin Campbell? Can we hear Can We Talk?
You want to hear it
Yes,
right now?
please, please.
Okay. I think I had a mic somewhere. Oh, look, I have a
That's right. Stay ready. Stay ready.
right, right. Hmm. Okay. Now I'm a little shaken up. Okay. You ready?
Yes.
Can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know your name. Can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know your name.
I
Yeah,
love it. I love
thanks.
how, where did that confidence come from?
Oh my gosh, my artist development teacher, raw and unique, for sure. And my grandma used to always be like, "Girl, you better show them your range and all that stuff." So,
I saw you, you were so clear. You were like, yeah, my voice is this, and I'm a D minor. I said, oh,
oh
okay,
yeah,
D minor.
hmm
I love that.
yeah.
What advice would you give an aspiring singer who is still teetering on doing it as far as
You
being
know, I feel like something I had to learn is that I needed to get comfortable with my voice. Like I have great range, but my soft spot, my comfort spot is D minor. Like for example, D minor is her, Jasmine Sullivan. Like those are women that sing in D minor. That's their comfort space. Now they can do the runs, they can do the high notes, they can do the falsettos, they can do all of that. But our comfort space as like artists is D minor. And I learned that because I went to Mama Jan. She's a very well known vocal coach. She taught me that I was D minor. I always knew I was a little lower in the register. I knew I wasn't high. I knew I wasn't like nothing like that.
yeah,
But she taught me that I could hit those high notes. I just need to learn how to project them perfectly. But my soft spot and my comfort spot was D minor. And it honestly took me probably about a year to really accept that. So I just want like people to know, whether male or female or whatever, like you have to be comfortable with your tone. You
absolutely,
have to be.
absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, I am all about manifestation. We manifested you coming to the show. So I want to,
Really?
yes, we did, because we love you. We love this project. I love that you're a Midwest girl. I love that you are a girl. So my final question you is asking you, what are you manifesting for the future for you?
Honestly, I'm manifesting like giving my parents like whatever they want, like everything that they've ever wanted. And my parents are fine. You know what I'm saying? Every time I'll be like, I can't wait to like pay off the rest of the mortgage bill, they be like, just worry about your stuff. Like we're fine, blah, blah. But I want to give my parents everything that they've ever wanted. Like I want to give my sister whatever she wanted, my brother. Like I want to do stuff for my friends. Like I just want to really like take care of the people that have taking care of me, whether it was like mentally, financially. Like I just really want to like give to the people that have given to me. I also, of course, I want to win like a Grammy. I want to perform at the VMAs, and I also want to still dibble and dabble in my acting and everything. And yeah, like I want to also do stuff from the school I went to. So yeah, I just want to do a lot of stuff. I want to do a lot of
But
stuff.
everything. You want to do everything.
Right.
Well, Buddy
Everything.
Vonn, I want to let you know that Shirley Vaughn is proud of you, as you already know that. She's so happy. And that angel, that's a blessing. We support you, we love you, and we're looking forward to more music and just seeing you everywhere.
Thank
Okay?
you so much.
And we
Yes.
can all follow you on all platforms because you are a movie. Just the shorts and watching everything. So we support you and we follow you. Everyone go follow Buddy Vonn at Buddy Vonn. That's BUDDYVONN. And I look forward to meeting you in person.
Yeah.
And so we can see you perform and just take it to the next level.
Yes. Thank you so much. That means the
Thank you.
world.
Thank you. Today, my guest is Buddy Vonn. It's the Hybrid Soul with Kelly Kinkaid. Until next time.